Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning the interior, taking apart more of the engine bay. And as you see behind me, we have the fenders and bumper off. I did that off camera. It was an absolute nightmare. Every single last bolt and nut was rusted off. And that was easily one of the worst things ever done on the car. It was absolutely terrible. But also talking about more future plans for with this car and with the channel as well. I just did a rough vacuum in the interior. Really doesn't look too bad at all for what it is. Obviously it's going to end up needing everything taken out and actually deep cleaned, but for what it is, we're sitting in a junkyard, it's actually turned out pretty decent. So I'm just going to end up moving on to the engine bay right now. Alright, so what you guys just saw was just me cleaning the engine bay, tearing it apart, and also cleaning the interior a little bit. And also just for an overview, the entire car, bodywork wise, obviously has this normal scratches, dents, and everything. It's a 30-year-old car and needs a respray. But it also had like a hit on the front driver's side fender underneath. So that fender has been replaced and the car has been resprayed. And that also explains why I never had a GTUs logo on that side fender. So that explains that. Engine wise, we obviously tore that apart. It had a coolant leak. Rust wise, just normal surface rust and everything for a 30-year-old car. But on the driver's side fender, it has a little bit of rot and rust underneath the battery tray area and where the brake booster was leaking. And just for future plans and my goals for this build in general, so like my original plan and basis on this build is just to do like an OEM plus restoration, but with a little bit of a twist, so I guess a resto mod. And the GTUs is like basically, I guess you can say a factory race car, but really just a base model from the dealer. And many became race cars, and I just kind of want to stick to that theme of basically being a factory race car that you can buy, but a little bit extreme, so like maybe ITBs, and really stripped down. I have an OEM plus radio delete and AC delete, so stick with those themes and really just go from there and basically make this car sort of in that vision, and that's really the plan for that. Future plans for that at this moment right now, I'm really just going to postpone this build and push it back. I'm just going to put the car in storage and keep it dry and safe, and just kind of really take a break from cars, more specifically this car, because this car is going to be a lot of money, and I just really want to do it proper and right instead of just rushing it and maybe cheap out on a couple things, just waiting a little while. And mostly because my other RX7 engines also just ended up blowing up, so I really just want to focus on that car first, and then when I have the time and also the garage space and the finances, really just to do this car right and do it justice. So that's pretty much it on this one, and see you guys on the next one.